Welcome to this episode of Have You Seen? Today we are talking about the worst Marvel superhero. Who is the worst Marvel superhero? Who do you think is the worst? Could it be Thor? Could it be Black Panther? Could it be Iron Man? Could it be Star-Lord?
I'm so sorry. No, best. I was thinking about best because I always say you're the best.
Now, you've seen all of the Marvel films.
Have I, though?
Yeah.
Some of them I don't think I remember. I don't think I remember Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
You're grumpy.
It's being grumpy.
You're being grumpy. Right, so here is a list of Marvel superheroes that everyone loves.
Okay.
So we start off with number 1, Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Is he the worst Marvel superhero?
He's not the worst. Everyone thinks he's the best.
But he's not.
Is he the best?
Really?
Really?
I mean, if he was the best, he'd still be alive. Spoilers. He's dead.
You can't say people are the worst for dying.
What are you on about?
But it's more about
If he was better, he'd still be alive.
It's more about his, like, general vibe. I'm not sure about it.
His dicky vibe?
Yeah.
I'll be throwing one of these in with every purchase of 500 million or more. It's a piece.
It's a bit of a smug bastard.
Yeah, he's a little bit smug.
Is it cool if I take a picture with you?
Yes, it's very cool.
Yeah, so making him the worst, obviously.
It makes him he's less likeable at the beginning. He gets more likeable.
Oh, okay, so
as he goes on,
the character
doesn't he?
develops into something. Right.
Like when he helps Spider-Man and stuff.
That's not his film, but okay.
Well, he's in it.
Yeah, he's in a lot of films. Anyhow, so we're saying Iron Man is not the worst.
Hey, May. How you doing? What are you wearing? Something skimpy, I hope.
Thor, the man with 4 films.
Is he asleep?
No. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
To get it, Thor 4.
I've never seen Thor: The Dark World.
You don't want to. You're not missing much.
He's back. That kid on the TV just called me a dickhead again.
Noob master.
It's probably Marvel's worst movie. If I'm wrong, tell me down below that there is a worse Marvel film than Thor: The Dark World.
You are an idiot.
Oh.
We haven't seen it, so I can't really say. So Thor, is he the worst hero?
I mean, he's not technically a hero because he's a god.
No, I don't have a phone, but you could have sent an electronic letter. It's called an email.
So, he can't be the worst hero.
Fair enough. We'll move on.
Sorry.
How about Wanda?
Wanda becomes the villain.
But all she wants to do is see her children.
I made mistakes, and people were hurt.
I know, she doesn't really do many heroic things.
Is their mother still alive?
Yes.
Good. There will be someone left to raise them.
So you could say she is a bad hero.
Yeah, and she was a bad person in the start.
All she really cares about is, first of all, her robot boyfriend, and then second of all, her imaginary children.
Get away from our mom! No! Stop, please. Please, Corey, stop.
So,
robot boyfriend.
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
she doesn't.
So we're
we're
putting her up there as one of the worst.
Putting her up there as one of the worst because she hasn't got the whole save the world thing. She doesn't really want to save the world, does
Well,
she?
she is a bad person.
Yeah.
Does that make her a hero? No.
To some.
To some, it does.
To some,
yeah.
it does.
I mean, her dad is a very bad man. Do you know who her dad is?
Magneto.
Magneto. Yeah.
I love the X-Men.
We're not talking about the X-Men, but they're coming soon. let's talk about Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier.
I don't know much about him, to be honest.
He's got one arm.
The first time I remember seeing him...
Bucky, you've known me your whole life.
They go in Endgame and they're like, I know who we need to call. And he's there with some sheep. So he can't have made that much of an impression on me, if I'm honest, because that's when I watched that film, I was like, I don't know who that is.
That's fair enough.
We were in the cinema and I was thinking, now's not the right time for you to say this.
Where does it fight? On its way.
Yeah, well, he was mind controlled by the bad people, the Nazis of the Marvel world. So Captain America, because he was his friend in the 40s during the war.
Oh.
And he also had like a super serum thing. But anyhow, because he doesn't do much apart from punch, he reminds me of that guy from Community, Punch Kicker. Because he's got one arm, he punches people. Obviously he shoots people with his gun.
That's all he does.
But did you know an interesting fact about Marvel?
No.
And Community? So you got the Russo brothers who directed Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, Endgame.
You new here?
Not exactly.
Right? They started off on Community.
Ah.
Which is connected to Rick and Morty, obviously.
We like that. We like both of those shows.
Anyhow, that's nothing to do with the worst hero. So Bucky Barnes is put up there with Wanda. But these two...
Yeah, I think he's forgettable and I'm not sure why. Maybe they didn't present him to me in an interesting enough way.
I think that's fair enough.
Or me specifically.
Right, next one. Iron Man's mate. Iron Man's buddy. Captain Iron, whatever his name is. What's his name? Don Cheadle's character.
The wings?
No.
Right.
That's
Oh.
the one in the other Iron Man suit. Iron America.
Oh,
Iron America.
That's in like one film though, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's still part of the...
Yeah.
His character's still there.
I thought that was good because he was like, yeah. And he came in and saved everyone.
Yeah.
I thought that was good heroing.
So he's not going to be one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
Right, okay. What about Drax?
Woman, your words mean nothing to me.
He's
just an angry man.
Oh, yeah.
Just wants to stab people in the back constantly and run off and do his own thing. That's not really good teamwork.
Well, it's not good heroing,
It's not good hero. Right. We're putting Drax in there. Wanda, Bucky, Winter Soldier, Drax. What about the one that I think is probably not a good hero?
Oh.
Black Panther.
Wakanda does not need a warrior right now. We need a king.
You don't think he's a good hero?
He's just looking out for his own people.
I'm not king of all people. I am king of Wakanda.
If you're a hero, you're going to save the whole world.
Oh.
Iron Man saved the bloody universe. What did he do? He saved Wakanda. Fair enough. That's good. Wakanda is forever, as the new movie says.
But did he have to do that first before he could save the world, do you think?
I don't know.
That might be. I think that...
I just think the movie Black Panther was great. And the action was awesome and everything. But I feel like I'd seen it before in Iron Man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Does anyone else think that?
Yeah, it was a bit of a...
I mean, it was a more modern version of Iron Man.
Mm.
Kind of, ish. Less cockiness from, Black Panther.
I mean, I like Black Panther.
Okay, so he's not going on the list because he saves his people and he does the hero thing.
Yeah.
Right. So next would be Black Widow. Natasha.
I think that she got given a bad rep until she got her own movie.
That was a mistake.
Was it?
You just sent away the one thing that would stop me from killing you.
Right, okay.
And then you saw maybe she was kind of a hero.
Because she's always in the background of the others.
Yeah.
Kicking people.
Yeah. And you were just like, I don't even know what she actually does. And there was like, oh, she might have been in this thing and all of that. And it wasn't really explained properly. And then in her own film, you see she does like care about people.
Okay, so...
And then obviously in the like end films of the
Avengers ones.
The Avengers ones, she like becomes the hero.
Please no.
I feel like she does things for altruistic reasons, which is obviously the sign of a true hero.
Okay, so Black Widow is not the worst hero.
I don't think so.
Right, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's just doing his best, okay?
Well, is he?
You don't know Spider-Man? No, I don't. No. I mean... They're friends.
Because in his first movie, he gets the opportunity to join the Avengers, and he's like, "No, I want to stay at home and like look after like small things." He doesn't want to go out and save the world.
No.
Not until the universe comes down to him.
Hey, I need you to cause a distraction. Holy shit. We're all gonna die!
Does he run after his boyfriend Iron Man?
Yeah,
Iron Man's on this
would you want to
spaceship.
save the
I'm
world
going.
if you were like 15 and everyone was like, "Oh, come and join the Avengers," and all he wants to do is be a little science nerd?
No, he wants to join the Avengers, but when he's offered it, he says no. It's not very heroish.
Maybe it was.
What, so he could be at home on a school bus?
It was a double decoy.
A double decoy? It wasn't a double decoy.
It was.
I'm putting Spider-Man in the list of one of the
Okay.
worst heroes.
Okay.
Because he's just looking after himself. So...
How long have we been here anyways?
37 minutes.
What? 37 minutes? That's insane!
what about Star-Lord?
It's my policy never to discuss my clients or their needs.
Yeah, well, I almost died getting it for you.
An occupational hazard, I'm sure, in your line of work.
He does things to save his friends, so I would say he's quite a good hero. Even though...
But he's out to make money. That's all he wants. He's like, ooh, I'm going after this thing because it's worth a lot of money. That's not thinking about the universe.
No, but then he doesn't even think about the universe, does he? When they're trying to get the glove off Thanos. And that whole thing could have been over.
No, you did not! Stop!
Yeah, the whole film, the whole Endgame, all that, Infinity War, Thanos would have died. Thanos would have lost.
I treated you too harshly.
No? If Star-Lord wasn't such a selfish git.
But then his whole thing is that he's half human.
Yeah, wait, hang on.
So
He can't be put into the list.
Why? Because he's not
He's half god.
He's half god.
He's like, if Thor can't be on the list, he can't be on the list.
Well,
because
Thor can be on the list.
But you
I
said he's
technically he's not a hero.
Well, technically Star-Lord's not a hero because he's a god.
Oh. Well, you can be a hero and a god.
Just saying. Can you?
I think so.
Have you met any heroes that are gods?
No.
Who knows? Who knows? Right. Do you want Star-Lord on the list or do you want him... He's okay?
I want him on the list because I think he just makes a stupid decision.
Fair enough.
And they
Star-Lord
told him
is
not
added.
to. He didn't even listen. Just because he didn't even listen to Iron Man.
True. True. Right. The next one is the most arrogant character there's ever been. More arrogant than Iron Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Doctor Strange.
We were at war.
While the rest of us banded together to try to stop Thanos, Stephen, as always, chose to go it alone.
I think he deserves to go on the list.
Okay.
Because he's just all he's doing is trying to make himself better.
That was probably me.
He wanted to be the best surgeon, so he did all these things, learned all these for himself, for the money, for the fame and all that. And then he becomes a magical man, and he wants to be the best at that, and starts stealing and like doing things that he's not, he's not allowed. He can't follow the rules. Heroes must follow the rules. No? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't really have a problem with him. I think he does try and follow the rules though, because he does this whole thing in the Spider-Man film. He's like, oh, we can't do that.
Okay. I see your point. We won't put Doctor Strange on the list. Right, so out of all of those, because there are many, many more, and we could be here for hours about talking about which one is actually the worst.
Don't say it. Don't you say it. Left. Come on!
So I'm going to say the worst hero ever is Drax.
I want you all to know that I am grateful for your acceptance after my blunders. It is pleasing to once again have friends.
Okay.
What is your one?
I'm going to say Star-Lord.
Not necessary.
There shall be no knifing one another. Everybody knows who's in charge.
Me. Right?
Yes, you. Of course.
Oh, so hang on.
We can't let him go, and also he just basically spends a whole movie crying about his dad, and it's boring.
Fair enough. So that's 2 Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know.
Who are guarding the galaxy that are the worst heroes. But did you enjoy the movies of Guardians of the Galaxy?
We hated the first one when we first saw it, do you remember? And then we never watched it again. And then we watched the second one.
The second one
After
is...
the second one, I feel like we watched it again.
The second one is way better than the first one. The first one was just boring. The only thing I was looking out for was like little cameos. I mean, there was Howard the Duck in there. Did you see it? Did you spot Howard the Duck? But then again, he is in Endgame as well, running along. You could spot him.
You like ducks.
Who doesn't like ducks? Okay, so we've got 2 things. This is the fight to the death. I'm thinking I'm going to go with Star-Lord as well.
Yeah.
Because he caused everything. He caused everyone to vanish. He caused Natasha, Black Widow, to die without him being a dick.
And they never got Black Widow back, did they? And he got his girlfriend back from the
Thanos.
From the past.
Yeah, so
he gets her back from the past.
Yeah, Thanos.
Yeah. So he got what he wanted.
Yeah.
And he didn't really think about anyone else, did he?
Well, she's not with them.
No.
Because,
She doesn't like it.
No. Different times. Anyhow, thank you for watching this episode of Have You Seen? Who do you think is the worst Marvel hero? There's our list. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, see you later.
Goodbye forever.